On the day she decided to cut ties, the woman saw a letter her husband Benjamin had left 10 years ago. After hesitating for a moment, she still opened it. In the last line of the letter, Benjamin had written, if 10 years later he treated the woman badly, she must leave him. The woman decided to listen to Benjamin's words. Then she put the divorce agreement together with that letter from 10 years ago and left them for him. Then she sent him a farewell message and resolutely boarded the plane to leave. It turned out that a month earlier, she had taken the divorce agreement to the scheming woman, asking her to find a way for Benjamin to sign it without knowing, and the reason she did this was all because Benjamin had brought it upon himself. The woman had forgiven him 3 times the first time when she learned Benjamin had betrayed her. He explained that he had been drugged. The woman chose to believe him the second time. The woman caught Benjamin and the scheming woman doing a prenatal checkup. He said it was because grandmother wanted a great-grandson, and once the child was born, the scheming woman would never appear again. The woman forgave him once more until the 3rd time he actually brought the scheming woman home, and even gave the woman's mother's keepsake to the scheming woman. The woman finally understood completely that betrayal happens only once or countless times, so she made up her mind to divorce Benjamin at this moment. The woman saw the scheming woman still hesitating and reminded her that she only had one chance. The scheming woman snatched the divorce agreement and thanked the woman for fulfilling their family of 3. The woman left the ward without looking back. The next day, Benjamin directly let the scheming woman move into his house and gave her many gifts. When Benjamin saw the woman walking over, he nervously explained that letting the scheming woman move in was for the sake of convenience in taking care of her, and that he would make it up to the woman. Later, the scheming woman interrupted, saying she had prepared a surprise for the woman, then handed her a file bag. Benjamin questioned the woman about what she was hiding from him. Seeing this, the woman said that he had made the scheming woman pregnant and that he had always kept it from her too. Benjamin angrily accused the woman of why she kept holding on to this matter. Seeing that the two were about to quarrel, the scheming woman fanned the flames, saying it was all her fault. Benjamin quickly comforted her. The woman really couldn't bear to watch anymore, took the file bag and turned to leave. After walking out of the living room, the woman opened the file bag and saw that Benjamin had indeed signed. She decided that once the 30-day cooling off period was over, she would completely leave Benjamin. Half a month later, the woman was buying flowers at a flower shop and unexpectedly ran into Benjamin and the scheming woman. The woman originally wanted to take the flowers and quietly leave, but unexpectedly, the scheming woman also fancied the same bouquet. The woman didn't want to bother with her and turned to leave, but the scheming woman pulled her back. The scheming woman maliciously toppled the shelf, crushing the woman underneath, while she herself pretended to fall to the ground. Benjamin hurried over, ignoring the already injured woman, and carried away the unharmed scheming woman. When the woman woke up in the hospital, Benjamin immediately held her hand, but he wasn't worried about the woman's health, but was begging her to donate blood for the scheming woman. The woman said she wouldn't go. Benjamin directly dragged her over. After the woman finished donating blood, she saw the prayer beads she had gotten for Benjamin were actually on the scheming woman's wrist. Benjamin went to the weakened woman and asked when she would be discharged. The scheming woman wanted to drink rib soup, so he wanted the woman to go home and make it. The woman felt utterly disheartened and decided to do one last thing for Benjamin, so she agreed. Soon, grandmother's birthday came. The woman went with Benjamin to visit her. She unexpectedly saw the scheming woman there too. Benjamin thought she would mind, but she said it didn't matter. But as soon as she called out grandma, she was slapped across the face. It turned out the scheming woman had falsely accused the woman of poisoning her in the soup. Seeing this, Benjamin also angrily scolded the woman and ordered her to apologize to the scheming woman. The woman was heartbroken and said, "Impossible," before turning and leaving. But the scheming woman chased after her to provoke her, and when Benjamin and grandmother came over, she plopped herself down on the ground and accused the woman of pushing her down. The mother-in-law immediately slapped the woman. The woman could no longer endure it. She shoved the scheming woman into the pool and said this was her real push. Then she smashed the bracelet Benjamin had given her and coldly said she and Benjamin were even now, then walked away freely in the blink of an eye. The divorce cooling off period ended. The woman left the divorce certificate and the letter from 10 years ago, for Benjamin sent him a farewell message and canceled all her personal information, completely leaving this city that had made her so heartbroken. When the scheming woman saw the message, she quickly deleted it, and when Benjamin came in, she pretended to be heartbroken and begged Benjamin to marry her. But Benjamin unexpectedly said that once the scheming woman gave birth to the child, he would give her a large sum of money and send her abroad to live. The scheming woman cried, saying she didn't want money, she only wanted Benjamin. But Benjamin said the only one in his heart was the woman. After saying that, he left the room. Benjamin went to grandmother and gave her the longevity lock he had bought. Grandmother was instantly apparently overjoyed, saying she would give it to the unborn child, and complained that the woman couldn't bear children and that her temper was too big. Benjamin didn't want to hear grandmother speak ill of the woman, so he used work as an excuse and left first. But as soon as he walked out, he saw the scheming woman enter an office. Benjamin walked to the door and actually heard the scheming woman threatening the vice president, saying that the child was his and that if he didn't give her money, she would tell the vice president's wife. The vice president asked how much she wanted. The scheming woman held up 2 fingers and said $200 million. The vice president accused her of blackmail. At that moment, grandmother walked over. She had also heard the conversation between the scheming woman and the vice president. When she heard the scheming woman say the child wasn't Benjamin's, she angrily pushed open the door and demanded to know whose child it really was.